Hey everybody, welcome once again to our Low on Health game video review, where I go over some of the games I've been playing recently. I finally got around, thanks to reactivating my Netflix account, to get around to playing some of the 3DS games, which of course I picked up the 3DS back when it came out, and we all know about the hubbub of it dropping in price and free games and it not doing so well. But I was able to play two 3DS games, and I just want to briefly go over them real quick. So the first one, of course, is going to be Pac-Man Galaga Legends. Now this was kind of a compilation game that came out. Really interesting. It has, of course, the classic versions of Pac-Man and Galaga. And what I really liked was that it did the arcade, like the original versions, it did this really cool 3D arcade effect. So it was like you're actually looking down into the arcade playing the game, which I thought it was really neat. That's, of course, the original Pac-Man and Galaga. Then they have a bunch of extra stuff in there. There's a Pac-Man Tilt, which is kind of a tilt-forming platformer, which is kind of annoying because you have to tilt it. It's okay. I mean, if you bought the game, it's probably worth it. As you can see here, you tilt it and whatnot. It also has Pac-Man Championship Edition, which of course I think is the best Pac-Man game in there because it's just fun and frantic and vibrant and just overall just nice and just enjoyable to play. Galaga Size has original Galaga, and then it has Galaga Legions, which I believe is probably my favorite of all the retro remakes. And of course that's the one that's on Xbox Live and PSN. It's very vibrant, it's very cool, it's very fast-paced, I like it, strategy. And then, of course, you have Galaga 3D Impact, which is its 3D game, which is actually probably one of the coolest 3D games out there, because you can actually move the system around, and it actually moves the reticle around, and you can shoot. It's basically kind of an on-rail shooter. It was really cool. It got kind of annoying to a point to always have to, like, steer with it. Here's the cabinets. Championship Edition and whatnot, which the cabinets are really cool, because it actually makes it look like you're looking down into the cabinet, like it has the perspective. But, I really enjoyed it. I liked the Galagas, and it was a fun playthrough, and I recommend it to some of the fans out there if you can find it cheap or whatnot. Good nonetheless. Once again, my favorite would be Galaga Legions, which of course is out on the PS3 and Network and the Xbox Live Arcade. Next thing I'm going to talk about is going to play PilotWings Resort. Now, PilotWings Resort was one of the games that I decided that convinced me to get the 3DS. I was like really excited. PilotWings game for 3DS. I love PilotWings 64. It was awesome. Then this came out, and once I learned that it had no character, has no other characters for you to pick, it has no real personality. It takes place on the Wii Resort Island, which you've kind of already explored and done with, and there's just one island. The Nintendo 64 version had like 4 different islands, like 6 different characters. And there's only kind of like 3 or 4 different vehicles in this one, where the other one had more vehicles, just more open worldness, more just character, more fun. This, like, once I realized how much was actually in this game, I knew I wasn't going to buy it. I knew it was going to be one of those games where I could blow through it like in 4 to 6 hours. And that's exactly what I did when I rented it. It's still fun. It really does a really good job of using the 3DS's 3D capabilities. And I do enjoy it. It's just it wasn't as much fun as I had wanted it to be. It's a step back from its predecessor, and that's disappointing. But it's cool. Just I like to explore more than I do the challenges. Like you have to wait till you get to gold so you can actually explore and collect trophies and dioramas and stuff. And that part I love. But the actual challenges and whatnot, they're good too. It's just it lacks variety, it lacks character. I miss Hawk and all the other characters from the Nintendo 64 version. Luckily, you can just name them now and play them on your PC. But other than that, those were the 3 games that I played recently on the 2 games I played recently on the 3DS. I'll be bumping out a couple more one of these, and I do apologize for the lighting and the glasses. I am working on it. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.